Welcome to Kevin 27 World. We got a fire review here. We got one battle after another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, and I don't know what this last name is, man. I can't see what this last name is. But regardless, man, this movie, honestly, man, this is a really good movie. And for the political climate that we are in, it was very timely. I will say that. Like, the political climate that we are in, I was like, wow, this was very timely, man. Regina Hall before Tiana Taylor, kind of crazy, because, I mean, obviously Leo sold it, but hey, Tiana did a big thing. But yeah, man, this movie was really good, you know. We kicking it off with 96% on the tomato meter, that's with 270 reviews, and then 86 on the popcorn meter, that's over 1,000 verified reviews. And a little quick synopsis: Bob is a washed up revolutionary who lives in a state of stone paranoia, surviving off-grid with his spirited and self-reliant daughter, Willa. When his evil nemesis resurfaces and Willa goes missing, the former radical scrambles to find her as both father and daughter battle the consequences of their past. Now, honestly, bro, this movie was incredible. I mean, I'ma just say it, bro. I love Leo, man. He is, after seeing this movie, Leo was already in my top 5, but he might slide into that 3, and he not 3. Like, and I'm not talking about black actors, no, I'm talking about all time, man. Leonardo DiCaprio does not have a bad movie, in my opinion, man. If you agree, you know what, man, take a shot for me. And if you disagree, let me know in the comment section what Leo's bad movies are. And you know that's Kevin 27 World on YouTube and Spotify. Let me know what his bad movies are that you didn't like, because I can't think of a bad Leonardo DiCaprio movie. He got some that's not my favorites, like The Great Gatsby, Catch Me If You Can, some of those movies. But still, they all come with those moments, and they all come with those gifts and memes and all of that. And as far as this movie, the political climate that we are in with ICE and all of these raids, and whether you're against it or you're for it, you know that's what's going on. So when you're seeing that in this play out in the beginning of the movie with people in camps and, you know, Bob and what was her name? Let's get her name, because she was good. Perfidia. You know, what him and Perfidia was doing, instantly I don't want to say rescue, because I'm not really sure how to feel about it, about illegal, like people coming into the country illegally. Obviously, you got people seeking refuge for a better life in America. So I can't really be mad at that, but I get it. Like, you do it the right way, right? And a lot of people from the border, they don't come over the right way. They just don't. So, like, it is what it is. But I still thought it was good. But me personally, bro, like, it's just so hard to really wrap my head around how I'm supposed to feel about that part of the movie, right? Because I'm a little indifferent. Like, I get it. You got people that want to escape for a better life, but then the people that has to suffer are the people that's already living here, that can't get access to health care, can't get access to free food, stuff like that. Like, you remember when it was that big thing when all those immigrants came in New York and they gave them like a card with like 2 bands on it, and everybody like, well, where the fuck our money at? Now, you know, those type of things, it is what it is. But, you know, as far as just, you know, the movie was done really well, shot well. You know, shout out to Paul Thomas, who wrote and directed it, Paul Thomas Anderson. You know, I didn't get what I thought I was going to get from this movie. So I thought this movie was going to be like some real Bonnie and Clyde type of thing for a long while. It really wasn't. Like, as soon as she got pregnant, and when I say she, I mean Perfidia, she just became an unlikable character. I'm not even going to lie. As soon as she got pregnant, right? Or I don't want to say as soon as she got pregnant. As soon as she gave birth. Soon as she gives birth, and I get it. If you've ever had a baby with a woman, that postpartum depression stuff is real. And I'm guessing that's what she was going through. Because to be sitting there jealous of your daughter and the dad's relationship is pretty ridiculous. Not only that, but then when you spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you shouldn't be listening to this review because y'all know I don't do that BS. I'm gonna give you a review without telling you the good stuff. Like, what type of review is that? Yo, live that exotic, pour up that expensive. Yeah, I'm looking at it like this. And as soon as she gives birth, right? As soon as she gives birth, she's instantly jealous because the dad started doing what most dads do when they have daughters. You instantly drawn to it. That when they wrap that hand around that pinky, oh, it's so beautiful. And that's what he was on. And she was like, am I wrong for feeling jealous of my daughter? And I'm sitting here like, bro, once you have a kid, this is a whole new relationship now. It's not even the same relationship. So now you got to figure out this new relationship. She couldn't figure it out. While she's doing this, she decided, oh, let me go rob a bank. And that's when I was just like, wait, hold up. I thought you were like a freedom fighter and you're doing like the cool stuff. Blowing up banks, stuff like that. I didn't know that you was on it to whereas you would go and hold people at gunpoint to the point where you would kill a motherfucker, right? And that's exactly what happened. She killed a security guard, which I'm not dying for no white man's money. That's just me though. Like, I get it, but hey man, I'd rather lose my job than die. Especially when she said stop moving, he still kept moving. But anyways, that's a different story. But so when you see that, even he was telling, he like, bro, you don't gotta, we don't gotta do this anymore. Like, dude, we have a family now. And even her mom was telling him, she was like, you're not enough for my daughter. Like, my daughter, the fight is in her. The fight has been in her for her whole life. You're not gonna take that from her. You're not gonna take that from her. So, that was the whole thing where she was just like, was a bit of a weird thing to me, right? So you got that. You got the whole thing. And then you see her cheating on her husband. So instantly, you're just like, bro, this is not a good woman. So not only does she cheat on her husband, later on we come to find out that it's not even his daughter, but man, that's some sick shit right there. That's some sick shit. I was looking at it and I'm like, she laying in the bed. They all, you laying in the bed, no clothes on with your baby. Y'all doing the skin to skin shit. Everyone does it. And for it not to be your baby is just disrespectful. I don't even know how he didn't know. Maybe they was doing it so much and then he just couldn't tell. And she had it with a white dude on top of that. So maybe he just, it's a mixed baby. I'll take it. Clearly she got a thing for the whites, but it is what it is. Revolutionary though. But so I'm sitting there, and when she killed a dude, that was bad enough. So not only you do that, then you snitch and rat on everyone? What? So not only did you do that, but you snitch, you rat on everyone. So it just made it even worse. it just made it even worse. And I just thought it was pretty crazy that they would even go and do some shit like that. That they would. I thought it was crazy that they would even do that and make it like this is a real thing. Like, okay, so her respect has went all the way out the window. You can't even respect her now. You can't respect her now. You done cheated on your mans. You're a criminal now because you are already a criminal, but you get it when it's, political violence or whatever the hell, long as there's no bodies. But when you go and rob a bank, you're putting guns in people's faces. You're doing too much. I don't even know why she was on that, but it is what it is. But that was very disheartening to see. I really didn't like that. I thought that was messed up. And then the snitch on everyone, that was just ridiculous. And then not only did you snitch on everyone, so you snitched on everyone, so you can go to the house, so you can go to witness protection, and then dip out. So then you didn't even hold up your end of the bargain. So you snitched on everyone just so you can get out, so you can flee the country. Yeah, real selfish, man. Real selfish. And the fact that you was willing, I can't respect any mom. I mean, I can't respect it when a dad does it. Like if a dad just up and walk out on his kid life, I don't respect that either. But for a mom to do it is even more fucked up because you carried this little girl for 9 months or whatever. And for the fact that you was able to just leave like that, so cold-blooded, so heartless, is wild. And why you jealous of your dog? You should be respecting that. But I think what it was, I think she knew the baby wasn't his. So she had resentment. If it was really his baby, I think she wouldn't have felt that way. But she knew the baby wasn't his. Right? And that is what it is. Now, what I did think was cool was this whole underground, I don't want to say railroad and disrespect Harriet Tubman, but that type of thing. The way they was able to get off grid, dip out. I mean, they was on the run for 16 years. That's a long time. And they were on the run, and honestly, they wouldn't have even gotten caught if Sergeant Dickhead, this guy, which is a sergeant, what was his name, Lieutenant Lockjaw or some shit like that, if he wasn't trying to get into the Illuminati, the white racist Illuminati, who's like, you gotta be pure blood, you gotta be from America, and you can't have sex with anybody that's black. Like, you know what I mean? If he wasn't on that type of shit, he wouldn't even try to find these people. But only why he tried to find them is because once he tried to get into the white people Illuminati, they asked him, like, have you had any relationship? No. And, he had to clean up his past because he knew what he did, which was fucking with Tiana Taylor. One of the girls' names was Jungle Coochie. Talk about hilarious. That shit was funny as hell. I was laughing off that shit for a minute. Like, Jungle Coochie. That shit was funny as hell. So, that was cool. Hey, this one part at the end, though, I swear, the movie was kind of funny, but that part at the end, when the guy was, after everything that happened, which I thought was silly that he would even go back to them, but when he tried to get back into the Illuminati, and they was like, so what happened? And he's like, I was reverse raped. Now, that shit it's not funny, but it is funny, because we know he was BSing, right? So that's why it was funny. But if a guy gets, first of all, it's not reverse rape, it's just rape. If a guy gets drugged and a girl gets on top of him and have sex with him, that's rape. It's not reverse rape, it's just rape, right? The bro said she wanted my sperm because of how smart and strong I was. The dude said, so you telling me she was a semen demon? Oh my God, bro. The theater erupted with laughter. That shit was the funniest shit I had ever heard in my life. That shit was hilarious, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I really thought that shit was funny. and so did everyone else. But honestly, this movie was really one battle after another. Like every time they thought they fixed something, it was something else fucked up. Every time. So it was pretty messed up, man, but it was cool. I liked it. I liked the movie actually. I thought the movie was if I had to rate it out of 10, solid 8 because it was very engaging throughout. Like it wasn't really no bullshit. Like it was really engaging throughout. I enjoyed every part of the movie, to be honest. Like I thought it was shot very well. Um my man's right here. Let me find him. To me, he was the star. But Benicio del Toro, he was the star. He played Sensei. He was really good, man. Benicio del Toro, he was like probably my favorite. Shout out to Sensei. I like what he stood for, even in the movie, right? So he was like, yeah, we running. He was like, yeah, we like pretty much running the Latino Harriet Tubman, and yeah, man, that's what he was doing. Now you call that what you want to call it. I mean, I can't. Obviously, it's not even close to the same. But again, I don't know what's going on over there in Mexico. So I don't know how bad of the conditions they're running from. But I mean, it ain't nothing like slavery, obviously, with Harriet Tubman. So, but I'm not going to nitpick and be like, nah, oh, you shouldn't say stuff like that. I'm not really going to nitpick. It is what it is, right? Nah, you just got to take that what it is. She was an inspiration to all, right? Shout out to Harriet Tubman. But yeah, he was the one. Like every scene he was in, he stole. And most of his scenes were with Leonardo DiCaprio. So how do you steal a scene from Leonardo DiCaprio? I don't know, man, but you gotta watch. Oh snap! You gotta watch, man. It was really good though. It was really good. The person who played Colonel Stevens, Lockjaw. Now they want you to hate him, obviously, because he was like whatever the hell. But he was good though. Like as an actor, he was good. He sold it really well. I funk with it. Tiana Taylor, she did good for her role. I'm a little surprised that she didn't have more. I thought she would have had more, but she did really good. She was better than she was in that last Tyler Perry film. Regina Hall. Was surprised to see her in this movie. I didn't even know she was in this movie. She did really well. I'm more used to her being comedic actress. She wasn't on none of that type of time, and this was some serious shit. Some serious shit. Like this is one of those movies, man, where I wouldn't mind doing a rewatch. Cause I only do not rewatch, but a ultimate review. I really only do ultimate reviews for Marvel films. I don't think I've done an ultimate review for any film that wasn't Marvel. I don't think so. Like, I wanted to do it with Sinners when it dropped on Max. Hey, turn that fan off, please. I wanted to do it on Sinners when it was on Max, but I just what happened? Oh, I was supposed to have like a watch party, but they didn't bring my couch. So I was like, I can't even have people come over because I didn't have no couch, like, right? Or my sofa. So I couldn't even do that. But yeah, this one I wouldn't mind doing it. One battle after another. This shit was fire, bro. Acting, comedy, revolutionary. It put everything into perspective. Like, if you can't see the message that they were trying to send to America in this film, I mean, it was clear as day. And again, man, you just got to give Leonardo DiCaprio credit. he is never the same person in any film he's in. He's never the I don't even know if it's the same voice. Like whatever Leonardo DiCaprio does is why he's like the GOAT or one of the GOATs. And he might be my GOAT, man. I'm trying to think of an actor with as many W movies that I love as Leonardo DiCaprio. Like I could just do 5 right off the bat that are classic. It's like classics to everyone, right? You go Wolf of Wall Street, you could go Titanic, you could go Revenant, you could go Django. Like the man just got so many classics, and this is another one to me. Like I don't know if I put this in his top 5 movies, but top 10 for sure. Like top 5, I don't know, but top 10, definitely. I really loved this movie. It was really good. Like him being the stoner. My only problem with it is you would just think the type of shit that he was into with his wife, that you would think that he would have been more on point, even 16 years later. I get it. Once it get past like 10 years, you probably like, ain't nobody coming after me, man. But damn, the fact that he didn't know the rendezvous point was crazy. And it's like, bro, this is life or death we talking about. Now, I guess it was a good thing he didn't know the rendezvous point, because if he got there at the same time as his daughter, he would have got captured by the military. So I guess it is a good thing he didn't know the rendezvous point at the time, because he would have got captured by Colonel Dickhead, or Lockjaw, I mean. But yeah, so that is what it is. As far as the action, I thought it was some good action. It wasn't like I didn't go see this in D-Box. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't need to see every movie in D-Box. This is one of them. To me, the action, I don't think it would have even been enough to justify going to see it. Maybe some explosives or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I think Leo really did a real good job, man, as far as the way he carried this shit. Like, but he had a lot of help though, man, but Benicio was really good. But he was really good. Like he was on point. He got to be my favorite. You know, he was so cool with it, so smooth. Like I'm like, where have I seen this guy from? Benicio del Toro, because I'm like, where have I know his face. He's in The Phoenician. I've never seen that movie. That's where I know him from. So he was in Thor: The Dark World, I think. Cause I'm like, I know that motherfucker's face. But I don't know his face from here. But maybe I do know his face from Thor: The Dark World. Let me see. Actually, let me go back. Benicio Thor. Who was he in? Who was he in? That's why I know his face. He's the Collector. That's why I know his face. Okay, because I'm like, why do I know this motherfucker's face so much, but I couldn't put a pin on it? So yeah, that's why. So then he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in Avengers: Infinity War. That's why I know his face. So shout out to Benicio, man. That man, he was incredible in this movie. Like incredible. That part when he sent Leo or Bob on the rooftops with his homies, and that motherfucker fell off the roof, hit the tree, and fell on the floor. It reminded me of Black Widow when she fell from like 40 feet, but that shit was comedy. Or not. It reminded me of Spider-Man when he tried to climb the wall, and Spider-Man 2 when he fell back down. He's like, my back. Like that was that type of shit. So yeah, that's that. Honestly, bro, it's nothing else I could really say about this movie, but go see it for yourself. Obviously, I gave up some major spoilers, but you just gotta go see it yourself, man. This was a fire movie, and it's a good date night movie too. The only thing is, it's a long movie. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes, but it doesn't feel like it. Like honestly, when I'm watching the movie, I was like, this is it didn't feel like a long movie. Like Killers of the Flower Moon was like 3.5 hours. That was another one that didn't feel like that to me. But I'm a real movie guy though, because the date that I took to go see that movie, she was like, yeah, there's some shit I could have watched on streaming. I was like, wait, this shit fire to me. Like, hold up, you tripping. Like, but everybody not all with the long ass movies like I am. Like, I love a good long, if it's good. If it's good, I like a good long movie. Damn it. I like a good long movie if it's good. But, it is what it is. So, yeah, man, go and check this out. I done ran this one up. Y'all know I don't like to put out short episodes, but I ran this one up, man. So please go and watch one battle after another. Come back, listen to the review, okay? So, yeah, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Please give a comment on Spotify as well. That's always appreciated whenever my peeps is reaching out, okay? Go to the cinema. All right?